First off, annotate our question. So 4.1 grams here, 9.3 grams there, and the question, how much of that am I going to make? Okay, this is a limiting reagent problem, but I got to do one more thing than we did last time. Last time we just said, well, which one of them is limiting? Now we're actually having to figure out how much is produced. So first, go to moles. So for chromium, that's basically 52 grams. And then for the chlorine, we have that. Okay, first step is always go to moles. Okay, now the mole ratio step. Okay, I'm going to take the smaller one. The mole ratio in this case, these are the two things I'm comparing to see which one is limiting. So in this case, it's going to be 3/2. Okay, so if I use up all of this was the CR. If I use up all of that, then I'm going to need this much Cl. Okay, do I have it? Well, I have 0.13. That's bigger than 0.11. So yes. Therefore, the CR is limiting. If the answer had been no, then the Cl would have been the limiting one. But since the answer was yes, the CR is limiting. So use CR to find my product. That's what the limiting is about. That's the one we use to find the product. So I have my 0.0788 moles times. Now my mole ratio here, because that's the question mark, it's a different mole ratio this time. Now it's going to be 2/2, which is 0.0788 moles. And then we want to go back to grams. It says what mass. So CR again is 52. So basically 157 grams per mole. So that's how much we're going to produce. Yes. This 12.4 here. This, 157. That's taking the CR and adding 3 CLs to it. So these are the longest problems, irrespective of the percent yields ones that we looked at. I got to do bulk to moles. Then I got to do a mole ratio comparing the two reactants. And then I check, do I have enough? If the answer is yes, then the other one is limiting. If the answer is no, then that's the limiting one. I use the limiting one to find out my product, new mole ratio, because now I'm looking at the product. And then I went back to grams since they said mass.